Wakil Menteri Luar Negeri Amerika Serikat untuk Keamanan Sipil, Demokrasi dan Hak Asasi Manusia, Uzra Zeya, berkunjung ke Indonesia.
Ia sempat berkunjung ke Masjid Istiqlal dan Katedral Jakarta. Wakil Menteri Luar Negeri Amerika Serikat Uzra Zeya berkunjung ke Jakarta dengan agenda untuk memajukan kerjasama bilateral lebih lanjut di bawah Kemitraan Strategis Komprehensif Amerika Serikat Indonesia seperti yang dicanangkan oleh Presiden Joe Biden dan Presiden Joko Widodo. Uzra Zeya berkunjung ke Masjid Istiqlal dan Katedral Jakarta untuk mempromosikan dialog antaragama. Di Masjid Istiqlal terdapat area American Space. Zeya melibatkan pejabat senior pemerintah dan tokoh masyarakat sipil dalam kemitraan bersama untuk melindungi hak asasi manusia bagi kelompok marginal, memerangi perdagangan manusia, dan memperkuat supremasi hukum. Dan pemirsa, saat ini kami bergabung langsung dengan Wakil Menteri Luar Negeri Amerika Serikat Uzra Zeya. Under Secretary Zeya, good afternoon.
Good afternoon and salamat sore, Tisa and Andro.
Nice to meet you, even though by virtually. Excellency Uzra Zeya, how does the United States view Indonesia's recent election, and what message would the U.S. government like to convey to Indonesian President-elect Prabowo Subianto?
Well, as Secretary Blinken said earlier this week, the United States extends its sincerest congratulations to President-elect Prabowo Subianto on his decisive election victory. But we also offer our congratulations to the Indonesian people for their robust turnout and their strong attachment to democracy. And finally, I would say at this point that the United States has enjoyed excellent cooperation with President-elect Prabowo in his role as defense minister, and we look forward to deepening this cooperation under the comprehensive strategic partnership after he and his new administration take office this October.
Okay, under Secretary Zeya, in your perspective with Indonesia's new government, what will the U.S. foreign policy be like toward the Indo-Pacific?
Well, President Biden has said many times that the future of the 21st century will be written in the Indo-Pacific, and our partnership with Indonesia is integral to that vision. That is why our two presidents launched a historic, comprehensive strategic partnership last November that really covers the span of the human endeavor, from collaborating to combat climate change, to securing a clean energy transition and inclusive economic growth for our peoples, but it is also rooted in shared principles, including democracy and human rights.
Okay, we move to the next topic. We're talking about Gaza. Gaza, Palestine is currently in the brink of famine. What is the effort by United States to prevent this disaster from happening?
Well, I want to say that we have seen the very alarming reports on the imminent famine in Gaza, and we are doing everything in our power to prevent that eventuality. That is why Secretary Blinken is on his 6th trip to the Middle East region since October 7th, and we are working nonstop to increase the flow of humanitarian assistance by land, by sea, and by air. We are working to secure an immediate and sustained ceasefire that would free hostages and allow much more assistance to get in. And we are also working with regional partners to build a horizon towards a two-state solution that we believe is the only enduring and durable solution to this conflict. We appreciate the important contributions the Indonesian government has made towards humanitarian relief in Gaza, and we welcome continued coordination.
I understand Secretary of State Blinken is currently visiting the Middle East for talk with counterpart and leaders. Up to this point, is there a possibility of a ceasefire in Gaza?
Well, we believe that a ceasefire is possible, and we are literally working every hour, every day toward that end. The Secretary Blinken just completed a series of meetings in Cairo today with regional partners, and he is, I believe, just arrived in Israel. And there is a ceasefire proposal on the table that would free hostages, that would allow significant more humanitarian assistance to get in. And we want to urge Hamas to accept that deal on the table. The United States has also put forth a draft Security Council resolution in New York that also calls for an immediate ceasefire, immediate release of the hostages, increased flow of humanitarian assistance. And we are determined to work as closely as possible with international partners towards this end.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Under Secretary Zeya, for your time with me, with TV1 also. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Good afternoon and Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you.